Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You guys, I don't know what's going on, but I cannot get my lighting, my lighting to like function properly. I don't know. I'm gonna just leave it just like that because I'm tired of trying to fix the lighting. But welcome back, you guys. Thank you back. Yeah, sorry, I have like a. I'm sorry, I'm all over the mess today. Yeah, so welcome to Keeping Up with China. Thanks for coming back. Welcome. Welcome. So today we're going to be talking about how to survive a presentation. I know, as a stutter, as someone who stutters, I'm sorry, I'm trying to not you I'm trying to not label our stutters, people who stutter, as stutterers. I'm trying to say a person who stutters instead of saying a stutter. Yeah. So as a person who stutters, you know, as people who stutters, I know that it's very hard when it comes to making presentations and stuff like that. So yeah, so gonna be chit-chatting about, like how to just survive a presentation. Before we get started, I'm gonna be so I know this channel was supposed to be a little bit about my life, but I feel like people like my stuttering videos better, so I've just been focusing on that a little bit more lately. But I know, I feel like it can get a little boring talking about my stutter, blah 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 blah. Yes, I stutter, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to, make it a little bit fun, I guess, by doing challenges and like other stuff. So if you have any suggestions, to what you guys would like to see in my channel, or things that you guys want me to do, comment below and I will make sure to add it to my list of ideas for future videos. Okay, so yeah, and my babies are turning 2 months. I mean, I lied, 2 years. I'm sorry guys, 2 years and like a couple of weeks. So I'm so excited. I think I might be doing a video about that, so you guys stay tuned regarding that. Okay, so yeah, let's jump right into the videos because I always just get off track. But how to survive a presentation. Okay, I always just do lists. I mean, like bullet points. So I'll just go down the bullet points and tell you guys what. Oops, sorry guys, someone just texted me. All right, so number one, do not pass on the opportunity to talk or just to present. A lot of people who stutters, when they hear presentation in school or somewhere, they will find an excuse to not present because of course they don't want to go up there and embarrass themselves and and have people thinking that they're dumb or whatever the case may be. But for me, like I don't remember the if I ever passed on a presentation opportunity. Like I always made sure that I presented, even if I was really scared or I thought that I was going to stutter really bad. I always made sure that I just I use those presentation opportunities to to help me practice my speaking and and just being comfortable in front of people speaking, because the more you do it, the more comfortable you start to get. Like for example, in college, I started off really bad, like like I was stuttering like crazy, but the thing is I always just did it, la laga. So of course I would feel bad after I presented. I'd be like, oh man, I stuttered so bad, oh my god, everybody thought that I was blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, I still did it. I still went up there and, you know, spoke and did my thing. So like, you know, that's a big, you know, a big accomplishment and stuff that you should be, you know, proud of, you know. Because, you know, you don't want to regret not doing, you know, like, you know, not presenting just because of your stutter, you know. So another thing is like, for example, you can just like before you start speaking, you know, you can let the class know that, oh, I stutter, or let the professor know that, you know, you have a speech impediment. Okay, I'm starting to not say speech impediment again anymore. Okay, that you stutter, you know, and that, you know, if they see you doing, you know, these weird facial expressions, that's because you stutter. So you know, so they'll know. So, you know, you won't get that the weird looks, the what, the, you know. So yeah. Another thing is to relax and breathe. I know you guys heard that so many times. I say that all the time, but y'all, just try to breathe. Breathe. Like, breathing is so important. Like, it's so important that I cannot stress it enough. Like, you know, I myself don't breathe as much as I should, and I feel like if I did, you know, practice my breathing and, you know, breathe more while I talk, I will be fluent. Well, not fluent, like, you know, all the way fluent, but I will be, you know, more fluent than I am. I wouldn't stutter as much as I would, you know. So you know, try to breathe and relax. And, you know, another thing is, if you get stuck, you know, or like if you get stuck on a block or something, like, you know, pause, you know, go back, breathe, and start all over again, you know. Like, that way, I mean, it doesn't help all the time. Well, it's just, it just it just helps, you know, like, because, you know, when you get to that block, you know, just pause and be like, okay, you got this, and then just start all over and just say it confidently, and you would, like, you know, it would, you know, most of the time, you know, it should come out more clearer than, you know, the first time you tried it. So that's another thing. Another yeah, my brain is all over the place, I'm sorry, y'all. Another advice that I can give you guys on how to survive a presentation. Another thing is use your hands. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it will work for you, but I know it works for me. Using my hands help me articulate my words. So I sometimes use my hands, and my, you know, by using my hands, it kind of help with the flow of the words, you know. Like, it's like there's a pattern that I'm following with my hands, that, you know, my voice or my voice rhythm is following. I don't know, but it works. Like, you know, for most of the time, it does help me to articulate my words better when I use my hands. So I use my hands quite a lot sometimes. So try it, you know, it might work for you if you stutter. Another thing is, when you're presenting, like, you know, walk around a little bit, if you are able to, like, you know, while walking around just helps, you know, helps with your anxiety, and it helps you to, like, loosen up a little bit, you know. Like, you know, walk and, you know, talk with your hand, just do whatever it takes for you to, you know, be less relaxed. I mean, no, more relaxed, I'm sorry, less anxious and more relaxed, you know. And that way, you know, you won't be as scared and stuff when speaking in front of a class, or in front of your boss, or in front of a group meeting, or whatever presentation that you have to do. I would say, you know, don't beat yourself up after the presentation, because I know me, I used to be like I used to have like meltdowns after presentations. I used to be like, oh my gosh, I embarrassed myself. I used to be like, man, this was the worst ever, and just all this bad stuff. And that's not good, you know. If you went up there and you actually, you know, had the nerve to speak and do all of that, you know, like, and actually went through the whole thing, then you should be applauding yourself, you know, because not a lot of people who, you know, who do not stutter, like, you know, a lot of them wouldn't be able, like, they wouldn't have the courage to, you know, do that, do what you did, you know, like, you know, went up there despite, you know, if your stutter, you know, you still went up there, spoke, and did your thing. So, you know, not a lot of people would be able to do that. So, you know, yeah, like, you know, be positive, you know, say good things about yourself. You see, yeah, I did it, you know, I did stutter, you know, but that's okay, you know, and just learn from, you know, your experience, because, you know, the more you practice, the better you will get. So, you know, that's very important. So, and then another thing is practice what you're going to say. Like, don't just go up there and you're just trying to wing it. I mean, some people can just go up there and just wing it and just be fabulous, and, you know, and just, but like for us who stutters, you know, it's important to, like, you know, practice what we're gonna say so we can know, you know, like be prepared for, you know, what we're gonna say. So yeah, I would say, yeah, practice, and, you know, and just be proud that, you know, you know, you went up there, you did it, you know, and you stuttered, but it's okay. You know, a lot of people, I mean, they didn't really care, or they didn't really remember that you did stutter, like, you know. So just do it. Just don't, you know, don't say I can't do presentations, or don't be scared, you know, like, have the confidence, build that confidence, because confidence is built over time. So, you know, like, you know, doing more presentations and stuff like that, it gets easier, you know, like, you'll get more comfortable, and you will get better at it, you know. So just don't stress yourself out, and just, you know, do your best, and it will go fine. Like, promise you, you will make it through it, and you would feel so much better at the end after you're all done. Okay, all right, guys, so that is it. So I'm gonna close out this video. So also remember to like, comment, and share this video. This video can also be for people who, you know, who do not stutter too. Like, you know, these are good tips to, you know, for people who just have a hard time, you know, speaking in front of a large group, you know. So it's not necessarily only for stutterers. It can be for people who stutter. It can be for anybody who just had a hard time speaking in front of people. Yeah, make sure you guys leave your comments and your suggestions for upcoming videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to switch things around a little bit, trying to make it a little more interesting. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of vlogging too. Yeah, I don't know what the hell, I mean, I know what vlogging is, but I feel like it's gonna be so awkward if I did do one. But I have a trip coming up, and I might want to vlog it. I'm not sure yet. Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, I'm getting off topic again. So you guys, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for coming and watching this video. Bye.